Whew.
Can I help you with something?
I'd like to book a room, please.
Do you have a reservation?
No. It was a last-minute trip, and then my phone died. Picked some night, didn't I?
I'm afraid we're fully booked at the moment.
Are you sure? Doesn't this hotel have a policy to never turn away a guest?
Are you kidding me? I said we are fully booked. Now I'm gonna need you to step aside, please. And thank you. Hello, sir. Do you have a reservation?
Actually, I don't. My flight was just canceled due to the storm.
Ah, well, we are pretty booked up tonight, but I should be able to find something for you.
Really? That is great. You're a lifesaver.
Well, it is our hotel policy that we always hold a few rooms for storms and emergencies, stuff like that. And our owner believes in never turning anyone away, especially on a night like this one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and you are in luck. I do have 3 rooms left. They're all singles. Is that going to be okay?
As long as there's a roof to keep me dry, I am fine with it.
Well, that'll be $225, and I do need a credit card.
Of course. Yep.
Great, thank you.
And my ID is...
Oh, no, that's okay, sir. I won't need to see your ID. All righty. There you are. You will be on the 2nd floor. Just make a right off the elevator. You can't miss it.
Thank you so much. And thank you for making this so easy for me.
Oh, my pleasure. You have a good night.
You too.
Excuse me, did I hear you tell that gentleman that you hold a few rooms open for times like these?
We do hold rooms for actual guests, not for people like you.
People like me?
Sir, we are a 5-star hotel. We do not service bums off the street, okay?
Well, look, I know I look like a mess, but that's only because I had to walk a mile from the airport in the pouring rain and I couldn't get a cab.
Sure. Look, I know a bum when I see one.
Okay, look, I am cold, I am damp, I am freezing, I'm exhausted, and I just want to take a shower and get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Big day. Really? Doing what? Collecting change under the freeway?
Where do you get off talking to a guest like that?
That's just the point. You are not a guest here. It's exactly what I've been trying to tell you. Now, will you please leave?
I'd like you to call your manager.
I am not calling my manager. He will take one look at you.
Oh.
My manager. He will take one look at you and fire me for wasting his time. Besides, even if I did let you in, you can't afford to stay here.
Why do you think that?
Because, sir, all of our guests here have jobs, and clearly you do not. Look, you'd probably be more comfortable staying at one of the cheap motels across town. You know, the kind that rent the room by the hour.
I can assure you, I can afford the room.
Huh, please. This doesn't mean anything. You probably stole it.
I am not a thief.
Fine. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
You didn't ask that other gentleman for his ID.
That's because he wasn't trying to hustle me.
Have you ever heard of the expression, never judge a book by its cover?
Oh, please. This ID is so fake. It says you live in Beverly Hills. Someone like you could never afford to live there.
Someone like me. You mean a black man?
Excuse me? That is not what I said. I am not a racist, and I am offended that you would accuse me of such a thing.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. Because from the time I walked in here, you have judged me by my appearance alone.
This has nothing to do with race. I am simply trying to do my job and protect this hotel from vagrants like you.
I am not a vagrant.
Do not raise your voice with me.
I want a room right now.
That's it. I've had enough. Get him out of here, now.
Sir, you can either walk out of here or I will drag you out.
I am not going anywhere.
things. I was just headed out to brave the monsoon.
All right, drive safe and get some sleep. Tomorrow's a big day.
Oh?
I just heard the hotel's owner is going to be presenting at our corporate management seminar tomorrow.
Really? That's so great.
I know you want to become a manager one day.
Yes.
Making a good impression at tomorrow's seminar will go a long way. It'll be an incredible networking opportunity for you.
Well, then I will make sure I am here bright and early tomorrow morning to help you set up.
Good.
Have a good night.
You too. Drive careful. All right, just got word the owner should be here any second.
Oh, I can't wait to meet him.
Oh, look, there he is now.
Hey, there he is.
It's wonderful to see you again.
Thanks. Happy to be here. That rain's over.
Yeah. Before we get started, I want to introduce you to Janet. She's applying to the management training course and has been dying to meet you. Come on, Janet. Don't be shy.
So it's you.
You two already know each other?
I tried to get a room last night, and she didn't think I could afford one.
What?
She had security kick me out. I had to walk to a motel over 1.5 miles in the pouring rain.
I had no idea who you were. How could I?
Because a good manager doesn't judge a book by its cover.
It's not my fault. He wandered in like a bum off the street. Believe me, you would have turned him away too if you saw him.
And that's the exact attitude that made me open up my own hotels. You see, growing up, my family didn't have a lot of money. My dad always dreamed of taking me on a vacation and staying in a fancy hotel. So he scrimped and saved for 2 whole years to make that happen. But when he tried to check us in, the hotel refused to honor his reservation. They took one look at our skin tone and assumed we couldn't afford it. That experience motivated me to be so successful. No one would ever turn me or my family away again. So I studied hard, got into a top university, and eventually graduated, top of my class. All while working double shifts as a valet at the fanciest hotel in town. My boss noticed my strong work ethic and desire and took me under his wing. He suggested I enroll in some hotel management classes. After years of saving, I bought my first hotel, and within 5 years, I turned it into the national chain it is today. So you see, the first policy I ever made was to never turn away guests, no matter what they looked like, a policy you ignored. And because you ignored that policy, I endured the worst night of my entire life last night. All because you thought I was the type of guest that couldn't even stay in my own hotel.
Please. It was an honest mistake.
No. When you hurt or belittle someone, that's not a mistake. It's a sign of bad judgment and even poor character.
Don't you worry, Mr. Johnson. I assure you that we won't have this problem again. Janet, you're fired.
What?
Please collect your things and leave.
No. No, I am not going anywhere.
Let's go.
Wait, no. Wait. Please. No.
So, there's that. Alrighty now. So, let's begin.